How Using Weighted Blankets Can Help Treat Insomnia by Madeline Locke and Elena Wynn. So what is insomnia? Insomnia is a common sleep disorder that can make it hard to fall asleep, hard to stay asleep, or cause you to wake up too early and not be able to go back to sleep. You may still feel tired when you wake up. Insomnia can affect not only your energy levels and mood, but also your health, work performance, and your quality of life. There are many symptoms of insomnia. A couple include difficulty falling asleep at night, waking up during the night, waking up too early, not feeling well rested after a night's sleep, daytime tiredness or sleepiness, irritability, depression, or anxiety, difficulty paying attention, focusing on tasks, or remembering things, increased errors or accidents, and ongoing worries about sleep.
So these are the typical ways to treat insomnia. So the first one is azopiclone. It helps decrease sleep latency and improve sleep maintenance. And sleep latency is the amount of time a person takes to being fully awake to sleeping. And the second one is Ramilton, and it's a class of medication called melatonin receptor agonist. And it means it's a substance that initiates when it's responding with a receptor, and that's what helps fall asleep faster. And then the next one is Xalapon, and it's a sedative that is used to treat insomnia. It causes relaxation in order to help fall asleep and stay asleep. And then the next one is Zolpidem. It's a sedative hypnotic, and that helps you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. And it also helps reduce the amount of times a person wakes up in the middle of the night.
These medications can be addictive, which can lead to a whole other slew of problems, like abuse of these medications, the medications getting into the hands of children within the household, and other things. Something that's been known to help insomnia is weighted blankets. Weighted blankets are blankets that have weighted beads inside of them or are just made out of heavier, denser fabrics. They come in a variety of weights. Depending on the body weight size you are, you should find the right weighted blanket for you. Weighted blankets are used for a variety of conditions like insomnia, anxiety, and restless leg syndrome.
Well, how do weighted blankets help with these issues like insomnia? Well, first, the deep touch pressure, also abbreviated to DTP. This term is when weight is being distributed onto the body, and most people have felt the deep touch pressure in a form of a hug. And it is shown that it raises levels of serotonin in the body and releases, and that means that neurotransmitters are also being released when being hugged. This chemical is extremely important for the feeling calm, sensory processing, and mood regulation. And along with decreasing activity in the nervous system, it's a great way for calming down before bed. And increases in the calm feeling is why these weighted blankets are helpful. Also, it improves the body's melatonin release. And melatonin is a chemical that helps us tell us when it's time for bed. And an important building block in our body to create melatonin is serotonin. So the more serotonin releases, we're also helping more melatonin get released, which will help us get a regular sleep schedule. A group of Swedish researchers conducted an experiment to see the effects of the weighted blankets on a patient with insomnia. So this study involved 120 participants diagnosed with insomnia. So the participants were randomized to sleep for 4 weeks at home with either a weighted blanket or a controlled blanket. And it is nearly 60% of the weighted blankets user had a positive response with a decrease of 50% or more of their ISI score, which is Insomnia Severity Index. And compared to the controlled group, nearly 20% of the blanket users were likely to achieve remission of their insomnia.
So why should we care about treating insomnia with weighted blankets? Well, if we were to treat insomnia with weighted blankets, there would be no more prescription pills lying around the house that can be addicted and abused. Also, the affordable cost of treatment. The price of a weighted blanket range anywhere from a one-time cost as low as $35, as seen on Amazon. Also, you can treat or manage comorbid conditions like anxiety and depression with weighted blankets. Thank you for watching and learning about how weighted blankets can help cure insomnia.